Hey, to all my hustlers out there. Welcome to the Entrepreneur Hustle. I'm Eleanor, and we have approached day 4 of our 30-day Hustle Harder Challenge. Yes, 2020 has been a beast. It's been a bear, but it won't get us down. It won't defeat us. Why? Because we're going to put in the time, the work, the energy to build the skills, to build the habits we need to make sure we're going to take the year by storm. And we've come to day 4 with really conquering some really good habit building skills. We've talked about appreciation. We've talked about meditation. We have talked about affirmation. And now we're here talking about visualization. Yes, it's equally important when you're busy flushing out all the bad vibes, all the bad juju in your life, to start putting in the good juju, right? Because that's what you need to reinforce where are you going despite all that is going on in the world around you. And visualization is a great way to do it. Now, I'm sad to say when it comes to visualization, lots of us are out of practice. Why? Because as kids, it was easy to daydream, to spend time thinking about all the things we wanted to do. Who will we become? Maybe I want to be an astronaut. Maybe I want to be a physicist. Maybe I want to be a senator or the president. And life tells us what? Not so much. You can't do that. You're not going to get that. You're not tall enough or smart enough or rich enough. You're just not in the right position. And we kind of end up bowing down to what life says we can or cannot have, whatever our circumstances are. And it can be easy to get bogged by that. But visualization is the practice of saying, I'm going to spend some time imagining what I want. I have a goal of being a millionaire. I have a goal of owning a successful business. And what does that look like on me, right? Because when it comes to reprogramming your mind, you not only want to put the thought in. Some people use like a vision board. You have the thought, here's a house I want. Here's the cars I want. This is the vacation I want. But it's not just seeing it on someone else. Try it on for yourself. That's what you're doing with your visualization. You're trying it on for yourself. What does my life look like? Wow, that's fabulous. I am in Monte Carlo. I am sipping a Caprini on the coast or the shore of fill in the blanks. It really depends on you, but whatever motivates, feels good to you is what you're going to visualize. And putting the meat to the bones, how are you feeling? How are you dressing? How are you looking? How are you spending your time? Who's around you in this process gives the meat that you need to continually motivate you. For me, a picture isn't enough. A vision board isn't enough. If I can't actually see myself in that position, if I can't see that as a part of my life, it makes it really hard to connect the dots. And what dots are those, you might say? Well, for visualization, it's just like any other map. If you have a destination, let's say you want to take a drive to Austin. So that's your destination. And when you have that in mind and you have that goal and you imagine yourself off Lake Travis, you have the boat, you're all ready, you're hanging out with your friends, it's a lot easier to overcome the obstacles that are put in your path in between that. Maybe it's raining on your road out there. Maybe there is some construction or some traffic. It's blocking you, it's detouring you. But you already have that visualization. You can already pretty much taste that mimosa and it's driving you to move forward because it feels good, right? You can really see the people you'll have around you. You can see the day you're going to enjoy out on the boat, and it makes it easier to fill in those gaps. And that's what visualization does at its best. It fills in those gaps so you continually can pull that motivation from where you are now to where you want to be, despite all the obstacles and humps and bumps that are in between those two places, right? So visualization, take 30 seconds, take 60 seconds in your day and really think, I have a goal of XYZ. How would that look on me? How am I going to feel? Am I going to be at peace? Am I going to feel successful? Who's going to be around me? Are they going to be impacted by my new freedom, by my new ability to spend, or the fact that I'm relaxed and not always worried about money or about my business? So those are the things that gives the meat, right, to your dream, that gives the meat to that visualization. So not just the vision of it, but you in it. Because if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And it sounds corny, but it's true. So visualization is part of that practice, and incorporating it in what you do helps you really flush in not only the goal, right? I want that success. I want the house. I want a successful business. I want the freedom. But the feeling of how great it will feel when it is reality and not just your imagination. So that's our tip for today. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Entrepreneur Hustle. Join us on this 30-day journey, because believe me, if we put in the work for these habits, we will be paying it off in gold when it comes to tackling these goals by the end of 2020. Thanks.